And we're back with more NBA playoff predictions today. We got another 3 game slate starting at 7 o'clock, Eastern Standard Time. We starting off with the Boston Celtics versus Philadelphia 76ers. There's not much to talk about there. The Boston Celtics are dog walking the Sixers. Just hope that this isn't a blowout because blowouts are never fun to watch. But no Embiid. JT is back looking great after his Achilles tear. I'm gonna be honest with you. We just waiting on the Jason Tatum triple double. I feel like it's gonna happen in Game 4, but that's all we waiting on at this point. Just the Jason Tatum triple double is nothing more to talk about with the Philadelphia 76ers versus the Boston Celtics. Game 2, dog walk. Now the interesting one right there, interesting one that we do have is the San Antonio Spurs versus the Portland Trail Blazers. Now the San Antonio Spurs should cook the Blazers because obviously they are the better team. I don't know the way these two teams match up. Like they low key could have like a pretty good series, some pretty good games, but they really shouldn't. If you're going talent for talent, the Spurs are like miles better than the Portland Trailblazers. But Denny Avdija, look out for Denny Avdija. I feel like he's gonna continue his postseason 30-point streak. I feel like him and Wemby are going to show out tonight. Don't be surprised if you see a 40 ball from each. And Stephon Castle, he's on triple-double watch too. I feel like he's definitely going to get a triple-double at some point this series. I can't point to which particular game, but he's a nightly triple-double threat. I feel like he's going to walk away with a triple-double at some point in this series. Wemby's just going to continue to dominate, especially because he wants his name out. He went on that press conference, advocating for himself to be the MVP. I feel like Wemby, he's just going to continue just to drop buckets, just to strengthen that MVP case, even though technically it's a regular season award. But, media votes on it. So, obviously they're still going to be influenced by what's going on in the playoffs, which they shouldn't, but neither here nor there. Last game that we have going on, if I didn't say it, San Antonio Spurs should take that, but I'd leave that game alone because Portland Trail Blazers could surprise you in that kind of game. It's not like it should be a super safe game, but you just never know with that. Last game of the night, you got the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm not personally a LeBron fan, not meaning that I don't like LeBron James. I like LeBron James, but a fan, I am a Luka Doncic fan. And Luka Doncic is winning the championship this season. LeBron James is going to get his 5th title because Luka Doncic will return in the playoffs. And in order for him to return in the playoffs, obviously, they have to beat the Houston Rockets, right? And they got to go to the finals. So with that being said, they packing the Rockets up. Kevin Durant might not even play today. Pretty sure he's definitely going to play considering that they're down 1-0. 1-0 is really not that big of a deal, especially when you're the road team, because at the end of the day, the burden is always on the home team winning their game. The home team is supposed to win that game. So, definitely, I'm still going with the Los Angeles Lakers. I feel like LeBron James, Kevin Durant, they're going to put on a show if they both play. LeBron James, if Kevin Durant doesn't play, I feel like LeBron James is going to still do going to continue to do what he did like last game. Just keep doming up, doing his thing, letting people like Luke Kennard cook. And the Houston Rockets just look abysmal without a go-to scorer. And even with a go-to scorer, like it just look, their offense get real stagnant a lot of the time. If they don't really like grit it out, which they really should against the Los Angeles Lakers, I feel like the Lakers are the easy team to grit it out against, but I don't know what's going on. This should be an easy series for the Lakers to win. The Houston Rockets are, I don't know what they're doing. But yeah, so we're going with the Lakers for game 2, but that's just a me biased pick. The only thing we definitely know for certain is that the Celtics, if Philly wins today, that's crazy. That's crazy. Anything is possible at the end of the day, but that is 100% crazy. I cannot see that happening. Just pray it's not a blowout. Again, Spurs, Portland Trailblazers, interesting game right there, but I hope it's a good one, but Spurs should win that one. Still watch out for Stephon Castle, the 2 triple-double threats, Stephon Castle and Jason Tatum. And again, even though LeBron is always a triple-double threat, but that'll happen if it happens. Look out for a KD and LeBron duel. They're definitely going to have a duel this particular series. LeBron has to have a 40-point game this particular series if Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic are out. LeBron got to show he's still the king. He's still him, even though he's 41 years old. And that's your picks for game